Ladies, 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 we are here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, we are here to talk about, before I do, let me make sure we have sound on this puppy. Hello, 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 hello. Hello? All right, we are here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, we are going to talk about. So I've been hearing a lot of stories about this man that I've been ignoring, with the basketball playoffs and being, all that stuff. But I've been seeing a lot of shit on this man right here. One Odell Beckham. This guy, all he's been doing ever since he was traded back in March to Cleveland has been worse than a Mexican mother-in-law. Complaining, talking about his ex-team. So, now it's being said that Odell Beckham said that if he would have stayed with that he could never be himself with New York, that he was getting held back. Excuse me? Excuse me? You were held back? You were not able to be yourself? You were not beating up the net, pretending to pee after scoring a touchdown, then trying to propose to the net? That's not being yourself? That's not being yourself. Then I don't know what kind of personality you have, my son, if you pretending to pee after scoring a touchdown on the field, beating up the net, then trying to make out with it and propose to it. That's not being yourself. Then I don't know what kind of crazy, wild personality you have, sir. I just don't. If that kind of stuff is not a franchise letting you be yourself, or you just literally being yourself, throwing tantrums, throwing helmets, yelling at his teammates on the sidelines, that is not being yourself. I do not want, seriously, I do not know what the hell kind of crazy wild personality he has, because that's all he was for the 5 years or whatever the hell he was in New York. Nothing but a diva. He was absolutely himself. If anything, the Giants did not do a good job of trying to put discipline on this man. Especially once Tom Coughlin left and that other guy, the Kentucky Fried Chicken nephew took over, Ben McAdoo. That guy, and then the new one, Pat Shermer. Those guys had completely no control of this man. The only man that had kind of control was at times Eli Manning, but he does not seem to have that type of personality to try to control a player. So nobody, once Tom Coughlin left, who let the dogs out? Who? He was a loose dog once Tom Coughlin left. So now to go to Cleveland and say you were not yourself after all that shit, after pretending to pee on the field, making out with the sideline, beating up the kicking net, proposing to the kicking net, yelling at your teammates, throwing helmets. Dude, they did the opposite. They let you be yourself way too much. And now, also, this guy already reporting to Cleveland for voluntary activities a few months ago was sent home because reportedly he was not focused, because his mind apparently maybe was still in New York. So he already had that problem with New York where Cleveland had to send him home for voluntary team activities because the coach thought he was not focused. And this is supposed to be a championship contender with this man at the locker room. Kareem Hunt, domestic violence. This is why I'm not high. Maybe they'll make the playoffs, but as far as a Super Bowl contender, this is and who's your coach? Freddie Kitchens, a man who less than a year ago was a quarterback coach, and now made all the I hope for the Cleveland fans this works out. I hope it works out, but this has chaos all over it. Baker Mayfield, he's also, he can talk a little bit. He likes to talk. He's a trash talker. Talented guy, but he's a trash talker. You got this man right here. You got Kareem Hunt, beating up woman. We got Freddie Kitchens, who less than a year ago was a quarterback coach, then became an offensive coordinator, and now the head coach. Wow, we got problems here. But Odell Beckham, like, this is laughable to me. Tammy, this is laughable that you did not, you after all that shit you did, now you go to Cleveland and you claim they were not letting you be yourself. After everything you did in Cleveland, all that stuff you did, now to go to Cleveland, after you did all that stuff in New York, now to go to Cleveland and say they were holding you back. They were not letting you be yourself. You were never gonna reach your full potential. Like, what the hell is the matter with you, sir? Seriously. First of all, you know you're wrong. Second of all, stop talking about your ex-team and focus on your current team that 2-3 years ago was 0-16. You got a lot of pressure this year, son. You're for the first time in ever, this Cleveland team is the favorite to win the division. But I see a lot of divas. I see a lot of drama queens. I'm not sure if they can do it. But it all starts with this man right here. Odell Beckham. Shut up. I'm saying like the diva, like the ladies in high school would say, shut up. Put your head down and go to work. You smell me? A little bit less singing, a little bit more dancing. AKA a little bit more less talking, a little bit less practicing. Capisce? You smell me? Odell Beckham Jr.? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for tonight. I am out like a light. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night, everybody. All right, what's up, King of Naptown? What's up, Boner? I will talk to you. I will read it. I will read the live chats later on tonight. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good night.